Hello guys. What's up? What's up everybody? So I have a little message for everybody about the shift from the Pluto shift to Aquarius, which happens the 19th of this month, November 2024. Very impactful, changes a lot of things in people's lives into Aquarius. So Aquarius, so this moment, this period, between like 2020, 23, in and out of Capricorn and Aquarius, and then finally settling into Aquarius, for the final time until 2043. And so look up your charts and see how it affects your natal sun sign and your natal ascendant sign, your rising sign. And so just look it up. You can Google it. I like Chani, and I like Chinese app and Chinese forecasts and stuff like that. But there's other ones. There's really good ones. Especially in women's magazines. They have the best of both worlds. Beauty magazines and astrology, which is probably saying a lot about why women secretly hold so much power in society. I say secretly. Not a lot of people are aware of that. That's a problem. Anyways, besides that, so there was a psychic that told me, during these times, don't hold a grudge. This is a very traumatic experience. The flux of happenings that's going on politically, and even the way people are acting, people are acting really weird and erratic, at least around me. And I'm sure it's happening around other people and to other people as well. And that's just Plutonian energy, the rebirth and the death. And I've seen already one death personally that I know of that's it's happened to. And I've heard it on the news that it's a lot of things are happening. Death, arrests, a lot of arrests are happening. And not personal, not necessarily my family, but I hear a lot of deaths are happening. And Pluto will do that. Pluto will cause death. Pluto will cause death, and then rebirth, and whatever you believe in is whatever you believe in. But so that's the whole, and then so you see a lot of new things coming into fruition, just a lot of crazy things. A lot of crazy things are happening. And so how are you going to use the new climate of astrology to your benefit, and how are you gonna take advantage of the Aquarian energy? And is this the Aquarius the age of Aquarius that they talked about? So they say yes. But if you go back to 2008, that's when I think it's 2008 when Pluto first transited Capricorn, which is the sign before, it's still in Capricorn now, but it's going to change in November 19th, 2024. But 2008 is when it first started transiting Capricorn. It was in the sign of Capricorn. So what were you doing during that time? And what did you start? And so at this moment you can start something new, and then so it'll carry on. If you're young, think about how Capricorn, think about how what you start now will carry on and magnify until the next Pluto transit, which will be probably 2043. So what you start now will have a lasting effect. especially if you're young enough to experience 2043. And you know, if you're not, I mean, it still carries on from Capricorn. All the things you've done, like for instance, I'm a numerous award winning author, award winning fine artist and musician. But you know, I started art a long time ago, probably before the Capricorn. Well, not probably before Capricorn Pluto in Pluto, and so or Pluto and Capricorn, and then so, but that carried on, and then so around and a little before, so Capricorn, Pluto, Aquarius, Capricorn. So the sign before Capricorn is when I started music, and so, and writing as well around that time really, and so it's just carried on, and like Capricorn is the house of other people's money. It represents the house of other people's money and debt and stuff like that. So now we're going to the era of we're veering away from other people's money and debt and stuff like that, and all this stuff about money, and like it's a big era. It's a big era. It's a time for it's a big shift. It's a big shift, man. You know, me being a Virgo, a Saturn in Virgo, you know, I still haven't perfected astrology. I still haven't perfected music. I still haven't perfected a lot of things. But like when I do, that's when I'll see the true results of my Saturn, my Saturn in Virgo, and it's in the 10th. I think it's in the 10th house. So the 10th house would be career and reputation, stuff like that. So, you know, if you look at your Saturn chart, that's what is retarded. That's until you perfect that, or until, like, if, for instance, if you are a Saturn in Gemini, then like it'll slow down, it'll retard the progress of your Gemini Gemini qualities, like intelligence, short distance travel, and all that stuff, until like a later date, like when you're like 45 or 40 to 45. That's when it's gonna like mature. And so, and like if you're like, you know, if you're a Saturn in Virgo, then like which is what I am, then like you'll mature into a perfectionist. Your perfectionist qualities will mature. And if you're Jupiter, if you're a woman, especially in Jupiter is a very important sign, for it's a qualifier of marriage. And so what kind of husband will you have if you're a woman in Jupiter? So probably like if your Jupiter is in Taurus, then you'll have like kind of like a chubby guy, very beautiful guy, but chubby, bring luxury to you. If you're an Aries, a Jupiter in Aries, then he'll be a leader. And like fire, a lot of passion, and yeah, I mean, you know, Jupiter will project, like for instance, my Jupiter is in Leo, so, and I'm not gay, and like so I would do Venus to find out my marriage. But my Jupiter is in Leo, so everything that I do that has the qualities of Leo will magnify my luck and my expansiveness, and just like Jupiter, like just the qualities of the planet Jupiter. So if I act more like a Leo and like show off and like show pride in myself, Leo is a lion, show pride in myself, then I feel the effects of Jupiter's blessing even more. So just think about you know, what kind of qualities, like Jupiter, Leo, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune. Those are the big planets, and they affect people in a big way, in a big way. Thank you guys.